Have you ever wondered how to write a research paper for a UGC CARE listed journal in the field of commerce and management? Well, you're in the right place. UGC CARE, or the University Grants Commission Consortium for Academic and Research Ethics, is a regulatory body in India that identifies and recognizes quality academic journals. When your research is published in a UGC CARE listed journal, it means your work meets high academic standards and contributes to the advancement of knowledge in your field. Today, we're focusing on commerce and management, a dynamic field that constantly evolves and shapes our world. Writing a research paper for this field and getting it published in a UGC CARE listed journal is no small feat. It requires careful planning, rigorous research, and meticulous writing. But fret not, we're here to guide you through this process. So, let's dive into the process of writing a research paper for a UGC CARE listed journal. The first step in writing a research paper is choosing a topic. This isn't just any topic, but one that's relevant, intriguing, and tied to the realm of commerce and management. But how do you find such a topic? Well, start by exploring your areas of interest. A topic that sparks your curiosity can fuel your research journey. Next, consider the journal's readership. What are they interested in? What issues are currently trending in the field? A topic that resonates with the readers can increase the impact of your research. Also, consider the gaps in existing research. A fresh perspective on an unexplored aspect can make your work stand out. This could be a new angle on a well-trodden issue or a novel idea that's just starting to gain attention. Remember, choosing a topic is an art as much as it's a science. It requires intuition, knowledge, and a good dose of creativity. Once you have chosen a topic, the next step is to conduct a literature review. The second step in writing a research paper is conducting a literature review. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a literature review? Well, it's a comprehensive overview of significant literature published on a particular topic. It's not just a summary, but an elaborate analysis of previous works relevant to your research scope. Why is it important, you ask? A literature review plays a crucial role in establishing the credibility of your research. It shows that you're well acquainted with the existing body of knowledge and that you've scrutinized the theories, concepts, and findings that relate to your topic. It also helps you avoid the pitfall of reinventing the wheel by ensuring that you're not duplicating previous research. So how do you conduct a literature review? First off, you need to identify the most relevant sources to your topic. These could be books, scholarly articles, reports, or even conference proceedings. Remember, quality over quantity. Opt for sources that are peer-reviewed and reputable. Once you've gathered your resources, it's time to analyze them. This isn't about listing what each author said. Instead, it's about dissecting their arguments, methodologies, and findings. Look for trends, debates, and gaps in the research. Are there conflicting theories? Is there a consensus? What questions remain unanswered? Now, identifying gaps in the existing research is a key reason for conducting a literature review. It's these gaps that your research aims to fill. They form the basis of your research question and objectives. In essence, they are the why behind your research. Creating a literature review can be a daunting task, but it's a vital part of your research paper. It's the foundation upon which your study will be built, providing context and indicating where your research fits into the larger scholarly discourse. After conducting a literature review, the next step is to develop a research methodology. But that's a topic for another time. For now, let's revel in the knowledge that we've taken another stride towards crafting an exceptional research paper. The third step in writing a research paper is developing a research methodology. This is a crucial part of your research process, as it lays the foundation for how you will proceed with your study. It's the game plan that guides you in collecting, analyzing, and interpreting your data. So what exactly is a research methodology? In essence, it's the strategy or plan of action that you choose to answer your research question. It outlines the tools and techniques you will use to collect your data, and how you plan to analyze it. Depending on your research question and the nature of your data, you might choose a qualitative, quantitative, or mixed methods approach. If you're dealing with phenomena that can't be quantified, like experiences or perceptions, a qualitative approach might be your go-to. This could involve conducting interviews or focus groups, observing behavior, or analyzing text. On the other hand, if you're dealing with measurable data, a quantitative approach might be more suitable. Here, you might use surveys, experiments, or numerical analysis to gather and interpret your data. But what if your research question calls for a bit of both? That's where a mixed methods approach comes in. It combines both qualitative and quantitative methods, allowing you to capture a more holistic picture of your research topic. Remember, your chosen methodology should align with your research question and objectives. It's not about which method is superior, but rather, which one is the most appropriate for your research. Also, consider the feasibility of your chosen method. Do you have the necessary resources and skills to carry it out effectively? If not, you might need to adjust your methodology or seek further training. Once you've chosen your methodology, describe it in detail in your research paper. Explain your rationale for choosing it and how it will help you answer your research question. Make sure to also discuss any limitations and how you plan to address them. The development of a solid research methodology is a critical step in the research process. It provides the roadmap that guides your research and ensures that your findings are valid, reliable, and credible. Once you have developed a research methodology, the next step is to collect and analyze your data. The fourth step in writing a research paper is collecting and analyzing data. Now that we've developed a research methodology, let's roll up our sleeves and dive into the fascinating world of data collection and analysis. Remember, the data you collect is the backbone of your research paper. It provides the evidence to support your arguments and the insights to shape your conclusions. Data collection can take many forms. You might conduct interviews or surveys, carry out experiments or observations, or delve into existing databases for secondary data. The key here is to choose a method that aligns with your research question and allows you to gather the type and quality of data you need. But collecting data is just the first half of the equation. Once you have your data in hand, it's time to put on your detective hat and start analyzing. This involves sifting through your data, identifying patterns, drawing out key findings, and interpreting what these findings mean in the context of your research question. Data analysis can be both quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative analysis involves crunching numbers, running statistical tests, and creating graphs and charts to visualize your findings. On the other hand, qualitative analysis involves examining non-numerical data like interview transcripts or textual documents, identifying themes or patterns, and interpreting their meaning. Remember, your analysis should not just describe the data, but also interpret it. What does the data tell you about your research question? What conclusions can you draw? This is where you start making sense of your data and turning it into knowledge. One final but crucial point is to keep detailed records of your data collection and analysis processes. This documentation serves two purposes. First, it helps you keep track of your work, ensuring that you don't lose any important data or insights. Second, it provides transparency and allows others to reproduce your results if necessary, strengthening the credibility of your research. After collecting and analyzing your data, the next step is to write your research paper. Stay tuned as we delve into that in the next segment. The fifth and final step in writing a research paper is writing and submitting the paper. Now that you have gathered and analyzed your data, it's time to write your research paper. Keep in mind, your paper should be clear, concise, and free from jargon. It should contribute something new to the existing body of knowledge. So, let's delve into how to structure your paper. Begin with a clear and engaging introduction. This section should outline the problem you're addressing, why it's significant, and how your research fills a gap in the existing literature. Make sure to grab your reader's attention and lay the groundwork for the rest of your paper. Next, delve into your literature review. Here, you'll discuss the existing research on your topic, highlighting the gaps your study aims to fill. This section should not only summarize the current state of research, but also show how your work adds to it. Then, detail your research methodology. Explain how you collected and analyzed your data. Be thorough, so your study could be reproduced if necessary. Whether you conducted interviews, surveys, or experiments, make it clear. After that, present your results. Use this section to share your findings without interpreting them. Be objective and let the data speak for itself. The discussion section is where you interpret your results. Connect your findings to your research question and the literature you reviewed. Discuss any limitations and suggest areas for future research. Finally, conclude your paper by summarizing your research and its implications. Once your paper is written, it's time to submit it for review. Choose a UGC CARE listed journal relevant to your topic and with a good reputation. Follow their submission guidelines to the letter. Remember to proofread your paper thoroughly before submitting it. This step is crucial to eliminate any errors and ensure your paper is polished to perfection. So, that's the process of writing a research paper for a UGC CARE listed journal. Remember, the key to a successful research paper is originality,